And with the election just a few weeks from away, President Donald Trump and Democratic challenger Joe Biden concentrated on battleground states on October 13, which are seen by both as critical to clinching an electoral college victory, tailoring their travel to best motivate voters who could cast potentially decisive ballots. Democratic candidate Joe Biden went to Florida to court seniors looking to deliver a knockout blow in a state Trump needs to win, while trying to woo a group whose support for the president has slipped. And Trump visited Pennsylvania, arguably the most important state on the electoral map, unleashing fierce attack on Biden's fitness for office in his opponent's backyard. In his second rally since contracting the coronavirus, Trump spoke for more than an hour to a crowd of thousands packed in tightly and mostly maskless. Like the night before in Florida, Trump seemed healthy, and his rhetoric on the pandemic, including the dubious claim that it was mostly a thing of the past, changed little despite his own illness, except for his threat to kiss audience members to prove his immunity. Trump made a local pitch, hammering home the claim that a Democratic administration could limit fracking in areas where the economy is heavily dependent on energy, despite Biden's proposal to only bar new leases on federal land, a fraction of U.S. fracking operations, and Trump touting his elimination as a federal rule that would have brought more low-income housing to the suburbs, zeroed in a group whose support he has struggled to retain, including female voters turned off by his rhetoric. On the other hand, Biden spent the day in Florida, his third visit to the state in a month, looking to expand on his inroads with older voters. After frequently criticizing Trump for not doing enough to promote mask wearing to prevent the spread of the virus, Biden was wearing two masks, an N95 underneath a blue surgical mask, as he deplaned in Florida. Later in the day, he switched to his normal mode of donning just one. Biden's campaign believes it can win the White House with Florida's 29 electoral votes, but it wants to lock up the state to pad a margin of victory over Trump, who has questioned the legitimacy of an election where many people will cast mail-in ballots during the pandemic. Biden has vowed to win Pennsylvania, but if he falls short, his path to victory narrows substantially. With 20 electoral rolls, Pennsylvania is anchored by Philadelphia to the east, Pittsburgh to the west, but the rest of the state is largely rural, comprised of small cities and towns where Trump ran up the score 4 years ago. He will need to do that again in even greater numbers, as his prospect has slipped since 2016 in places like vote-rich suburban Philadelphia, where he underperformed by past Republican measure. Despite the pandemic, Trump's campaign has prioritized in-person events and aggressive door-knocking as it tries to turn out new and low propensity voters, including more members of the white working class who may have backed Democrats in the past. Bureau Report.